Wow, Dan, here we are again, and it's the fourth time of interview, and I can't believe that you are now the rightful owner of the freedom of Greenpoint Stadium. Everybody is amazed that you got your three predictions right, and obviously we would like to hear your thoughts about review, what you think, and where do you think we're going?
Well, Mark, I have to immediately say that the Springboks winning the series against the British and Irish Lions was in fact incredible. If you think that we played only one test in 21 months since we were the world champions, we'd had not a lot of preparation, we'd had a COVID scare in the camp immediately before the tour, we'd had a number of key retirements, the Beast, Francois Lowe, we had injuries, Duane Vermeulen went out, then Peter Steff and Faf de Klerk went out. So you know, the dice were stacked against the Springboks, and somehow they came through that, and they won a series against the British and Irish Lions. There's no doubt that in the third test, the luck ran with us. There were moments where the Lions got over our line and the tries were not given. There was a moment when Liam Williams should have fed the wing on his outside and he didn't and got caught. But in the end, our will to win was just stronger than the Lions. And I think one must add that you have to give credit to Rassie Erasmus and his intervention on refereeing. I thought you shouldn't do that when you've just lost a test match. But clearly what happened to Rassie is he realised if he didn't talk about the laws, it was going to be a problem. He was worried about how his team would react to certain of the things that were going down. And Rassie has done it again, because he did it in the World Cup, where he complained about the French referee after about Gauzet after the first game against the All Blacks, where the All Blacks scrum was illegal. Rassie got a bit lucky there, because he did say, I don't like the way that scrum's being ruled. And then guess what happened in that first weekend of the World Cup? There were so many complaints about how the scrum was being ruled on that World Rugby sent out a decree to referees. And the upshot was that when we played England in the final, the French referee Gauzet refereed the scrum completely differently to as he had in the opening game. And that obviously was in our favour, because the scrum then became the key element of that game. And that's exactly what we saw in this series. When Rassie went online, he took a big risk. He's probably still going to be slapped on the wrists because of what he did. But what he did is he pulled the referees into some sort of order, and then we were able to scrum properly again, and the rulings went with us. So now I'm sure the Lions are going to complain about that eventually. We'll see it when the books are written and that sort of thing. But in the long run, it was an exceptional performance. Some of our players, even Etzebeth, Mostert, Sia Khaleesi, Damien Delendi, they played outstandingly, and they just showed the grit, the determination that runs through the Springbok DNA. So a great performance, and we seem to have an era of players that are very happy, very settled in their surroundings, and very determined to show that they are the rightful champions of the world.